Good morning.
Good morning.
Good night?
Yeah, it's kind of good night for me.
Yeah.
Just got off work.
The dogs are playing.
Yeah, Barley's grabbing Dexter by his collar. Come
Yeah.
here, Barley.
Hey. Dexter's like, help me.
Come here.
So yes, she just got home from work. It's a good morning for me because I got to see you.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's a good night for me because I get to see you.
I'd give her a kiss, but I got coffee breath and haven't brushed my teeth. So
every time, right whenever we go to film, they start doing this.
Yeah, they were doing good. But that adds to it.
A little character. Someone said to put the dogs out before we.
Well, one of them has learned how to escape, so we can't really
Let me just
leave him for too long. He's like, okay, I'm good, Mom, I'm good. So the beeper, just to clarify for you guys, doesn't shock him, no nothing like that.
Yeah.
He just sees it and he doesn't, he behaves.
Yeah. It's just, I don't even have the shocking prongs on. It's just like a beeping noise. Man, it's not even him doing it. It's Dexter.
So that Barley's like, I'm not trying to get in trouble, but
Hey, boys.
Dexter. He said, this is my chance. Ooh, woo, woo. That was my fault.
Yeah. I can at least put.
Oh yeah, I mean, fine.
Dexter, come on.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be stopping by Lowe's or Home Depot, depends on which one. They're literally right next to each other, and seeing what supplies they have.
Problem solved.
But I'm also going to try to mill up multiple projects.
I think that's going to be super cool.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Hopefully. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah.
You talking about the project for Vince? Or what?
All the things.
Okay.
Just the fact that to use the sawmill.
Yeah. I love using the sawmill.
Yeah.
And when Jared was up, he got to use it a little bit. And then I'm really curious what he's going to do with all that oak wood. But I do have a project that I'm really looking for a certain type of wood for this. Mm-hmm. And hopefully I can find what I want. If not, maybe I can stain it and make it look how we want. And then I'm thinking of milling up the entire fireplace area in the shed house. I have an idea. I just don't know if it'll look correct.
Hey, you don't know until you try.
Yeah, and it'd be free. So
that's a super cool thing about it. Yeah. Having that with everything being so expensive right now.
Oh yeah, and back is probably almost a year ago, probably about a year ago. Woodland Mills, the company that I had the sawmill, they sent me like 10 blades. And they basically were just like, hey, use our stuff, you put in videos, like we'll give you these blades. So I was like, all right. Cool. So I got that. So literally no money on blades. The gas to run the sawmill is very little. I am extremely blown away at how little bit of gas it takes. Yeah. I've had that sawmill for, I don't know, probably a year and a half maybe, and I think it's been filled with gas 3 times.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
that's crazy.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of stuff on it, so it's wild. That gas lasts a long time, but I'm gonna try to do that, and then what is it,
Barney?
And then I need to really groom the 2 dogs at home. Mm-hmm. Sawyer and Rufio, as you guys know, Jared took Bandit, and I need to get them groomed up pretty good and cleaned up, and it's just a lot. I know a lot of people are going to be like, that wasn't fair to Bandit, blah, blah, blah.
But actually, with the other dogs being older,
yes,
this way she has dogs to play with.
Yeah, and I could also see people saying like, oh, now you're going to treat the dogs better. You know what I mean? Mm. But unless y'all have 3 and 4 large dogs, you just don't understand. And then especially like I can't really bathe them out there when I don't even have running water. I could take them to the river, but it's freaking cold right now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try to get them all done up, and then that way I could bring them back and forth. You know, they come over here. Honestly, I think they would just want to be outside with Barley. To be realistic, like I think they'd be perfectly fine and happy doing that. And then I'm gonna try to. I guess I could bring the dog beds from the tiny house to the shed to house.
What's funny is those dog beds that you have there is the same exact one that I have for Barley here.
Yeah, like the exact one. And it was one of the viewers that sent them last winter, and they filled up the micro tiny house. My whole floor was dog beds.
Yeah.
I couldn't even like walk in there, but it was worth it to have them in there. And then, so that was like another reason why Jared wanted to take Bandit, because down there it's easy for him to do stuff. He's got power and all that and heat. And then it'll be easier for me to keep the dogs clean, so when they do come inside, it's not, you know, just nasty. You guys, I know a lot of you are probably, I'm just trying to answer every question before this even happens.
It's funny because you can always call it
what
it's going to be.
And so the reason I didn't have all the dogs coming in the shed house originally, one, it hasn't been cold. It just started getting cold, so they would sleep on the porch at the tiny house, which they loved it. But now that it's getting cold, I'm going to have to bring them inside because I don't want them outside during the winter at night. And it's a lot easier to groom 2 dogs and keep it somewhat clean in the shed house than, and especially with them being older, they're going to come in, lay down, and not move. They will not move once they lay down. So it'll be a lot easier doing that, but
he's actually being really good.
Yeah, but yeah. What you got going on?
I worked, and then I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna work some more.
That's her life.
Yep. I got overtime this week.
Yeah.
So
she loves overtime.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And then one of these days I'll see you.
One of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the hard part of dating a nurse. 2, dating a nurse that works at night. 3, dating a nurse that lives an hour and a half away. So
there's a lot.
Yeah. So basically, me staying here until she gets home, it benefits these dogs. This one you kind of have to put in a crate because he'll destroy the house. So he gets to stay out whenever I'm here, and then I can see you for a little bit.
Yeah, and then also when you're here, you're able to like actually upload.
Yes. So basically,
you're still having issues with the internet.
Yeah. So I can't. Okay. So maybe y'all guys can help. I'm not doing Starlink because I've already looked it up, and people paid $100 deposit a year ago, and they're still not getting internet. So I'm not about to get on the back end of that list.
Yeah.
And then my Nomad internet, it just doesn't work anymore. It was amazing. It worked
and then
great.
Boom. It was like, I forgot. It was like when Matt was up.
Yeah. It was working great, and then just nothing.
Out of nowhere.
And then it's not even the router, because I got a new router, and that doesn't work. So, that one worked for like a week.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, all right, back in the game. And then, boom, it just died off and doesn't work. So I don't know what the deal is, but... And
then you being... Do you see yourself? What is that?
But yeah, it just doesn't work. So I don't really just come here to just like chill out and stuff. Like I wish that was the case, but
it would be nice if we like rarely have days where
we do nothing.
Yeah. Those are the best days when it happens, but
it's always something that we got to be doing. But so I spent yesterday editing videos and stuff, and then I even tried, I have an old computer, like a desktop, which is a good computer, it's just a little bit older.
Yeah.
And I tried to like wipe it clean and do all that so she could start learning how to edit.
So I can help with off the clock, because one reason why we can't get them out,
it's just a lot of editing.
You have a million videos to edit. And I was like, get that computer going. I will learn.
Yeah.
I will edit. But that's not going.
Yeah, so I got to figure
One of
that
these
out.
days.
Yeah, so it's always something. But
yeah, it is. At the end of the day,
hey,
it gives us stuff to do, even though we don't want all these things to do.
yeah, but
Dexter's going hard in the paint.
Yeah, Dexter wants to come out, so we'll call this. Barley's definitely enjoying the attention here by himself.
Yeah.
So
what's going on? You see yourself, Barley?
Barley, look.
Look, what is that?
Oh.
Yeah.
He almost sees it.
Yeah.
He'll see it later on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out. She can get some sleep. Hopefully, actually, we have a video coming out later today.
On the Crockers.
On the Crockers. I think it's a video that I think most of you guys really like. Some of you guys won't, just because it's like behind the scenes, more of that type of stuff. But I think most people on here that watch the Crockers are gonna love it.
Oh, definitely.
If you want to know the real, she hasn't even watched it yet.
I was there with filming.
Yeah. But if you want to see some awesome behind the scenes stuff of how we really act, this is the video to watch. So we'll leave you with that. We're gonna go let Dexter out, and then I'm gonna head out. So, all right, guys, see you in the next. Peace. Hey,
bye, guys.
Bye.
What is that? Who is that?
Oh! You're gonna have to end it.
Barley's attacking Jason now.